Okay, we're taking a look here at Nathan's backstroke. I have lined up here just one of the boys I used to coach, Libertrol qualifier backstroker, and there's a couple of differences you kind of see right away as we go through this, and most of it has to do with body position here. You can just see as we go through the difference in hip position. You know, with Nathan, the hips kind of drag down here. Okay, so the body position's just a little bit off, and you see here on the right, I mean, the hips are down slightly, and they should be slightly, just because when the head is up slightly, it allows for a quicker rotation on backstroke and a smoother rotation. But you know, for the most part, he's pretty flat, and you just see with Nathan how low those hips are in the water. And as we go through here, we can kind of see just how low they are, even as they rotate. Okay, the difference is between the two boys. And here's a really good angle. Okay, you can see with Nick, the hips are slightly down, but the legs are pretty straight out. And then with Nathan, you got the hips all the way down here. And that's really, really big. I mean, there's a lot of extra drag going through the water here. The resistance is there. And you're not going to get to maximum velocity in backstroke doing that. So we just have to prop the hips up. The other thing with the hips that we can look at with Nathan is just how much they rotate compared to Nick's on the right. And we'll slow it down here. And, you know, backstroke is all shoulder driven. And the hips will move slightly, but it has to be driven from the shoulders. And then the hips just kind of follow whatever the shoulders are doing. And with Nathan, it looks like the hips are what is the main focal point to his rotation, and it should never be. It should be the shoulders. So we'll just kind of play it here in a little slower motion. You can just see how far Nathan's hips go over compared to Nick's hips. They're just, Nick's are very, very slight rotation, all shoulder driven, and here you can just see that's a really good picture right here, just how over he is on that. Now I gotta back it up for Nick here. Okay, so as we go through, even when that hand comes in the water, the hips are pretty flat on the right hand side here, and you can just see with Nathan how much they rotate. So we need to stop rotating so much with the hips, and then we need to get those hips up towards the surface as well.